Hello and welcome back to Anno 1800, looking at our glorious town Grimmen as it is growing, and yep, in the distance we can also see all the other islands and lots of ships. This game certainly, well, was interesting so far, and it's only going to get better from here because I've looked up some opportunities of how we can expand. If you remember, we have still one more thing really that we need to do for the engineers, and that is the brass and the glasses. Now we do need the brass then for two different things. First of all is the glasses, which is a very important resource, or well, material consumer good that we need for the engineers. And the other thing is the steam motors. Without that we cannot advance with oil tankers and battle cruisers later on, and we do need the battle cruisers because they are really nice tanks against some harbor cannons. Now the steel we have, the brass is the only thing, and for brass we do need zinc and copper, and we are still severely limited by that. But lo and behold, I've got a good fleet. And over here we have an island from Miss Hunt, and I really don't care about Miss Hunt, she was so mean to us. Let's get my fleet over there, because on this island we have 2 zinc deposits. And that is pretty good, because we have 2 copper here, we have copper here, so we have 3 copper deposits, but only 1 zinc deposit on any of our islands. With this one we have 3 zinc and 3 coppers, and that is pretty much. So that's quite a lot for the brass that we need. So my fleet is moving. And though of course we need to be careful with the fleet, it's the patrol fleet that we have in this channel here, right? And there's always the Admiral and Miss Hunt passing through with some of their ships, and especially that fog that, yes, I know we really should clear this up because there's lots of traffic going on in the fog that I don't fully understand yet. Right, but that's it for that area. Miss Hunt, she's got the battle cruisers now, unfortunately too. That is, yeah, a problem. So we will need to have a look at that because battle cruisers can really take a lot of damage. Now I still have 4 more ship of the lines. That's good, and the construction materials in Drinkwater for a bit of the windows, the steel, and the reinforced concrete. And as we can see, Drinkwater is looking fine. Now, can we upgrade? No, we cannot upgrade for now. We have a good farmer population there right now. I don't need that many farmers anymore. One thing with the farmers over here, we have the beef for the canned food, and that is going down a bit. So let's just use the time while my ships are on the way to surprise Miss Hunt there with a little birthday present. Let's have us the pastures. So we do need a few of them. I could have them probably squeezed up over here, so that's 4 we need. I can still use 1 more in this corner then, right? So like that. And also here in this corner we could have, that's going to be tricky though, but we can still try. Have 1 here, and I guess this is working perfect, and there we have 4 of them as well. That's a bit more beef because, oops, beef we really need quite a lot. Now with Sean we are at war again, but we have the ceasefire still. Requesting a peace treaty, let's go with that. At least with 1 pirate, let's try some diplomacy as some of you suggested. And I can definitely do that. Yes, let's merge those 2 fleets. Let's merge them to 1 big giant fleet so that we lose as little ship or as few ships as possible. They can meet up here. That's still within the range, and let's put them to passive defense so they don't attack on their own. That's coming along, so that's more beef. And in Drinkwater, forget Drinkwater, we actually had a level up. As we can see, 46, we have some 5 influence. I would like to use this right away. First of all, we need a new shipyard, and I would like to build another clipper. Oh, wait a second, can we purchase one at Archie? We could purchase one. If he gets out there fast enough again. Let's get the clipper to the safety of Drinkwater. And my ships, let's have them move in there now. Oh, Miss Hunt, you're in for a treat. The torpedoes, unfortunately, I cannot use. And it's a small island anyway. By the way, the Admiral, there is another bigger island. We could take this one. There's not that much defense. That's another 2 deposits that we need for the brass and some building space. I think the Admiral is really weak at the moment.
Under attack.
Oh yeah, this one is under heavy fire, so we are going to put this one away right away. Oh, that is a bad timing on the propaganda that we have.
A wonderful idea. Someone needs their brains spitting out.
Nah, we're going to lose this one, I think. That was a lot of damage for one ship of the line. Alright, but one tower is down, the other one is coming down. I hope there's no reinforcements coming. I mean, this is a pretty big fleet there anyway, so no chance really for her to prevent this one. And it's now just the warehouse. Glorious, and there it is. Let's conquer the island. As usual, Miss Hunt has quite a few items there. No idea why she's got so many epic items in the storage. Very good, and that's where the clipper comes into play that I just purchased. I mean, we still need a shipyard, right? It can't be that I'm not using a shipyard. We still do need that. Let's have a sailing shipyard over here. And build us another clipper. So we have 2 clippers now coming in. We do need them for the new trade routes. Oh, the clipper is already here. Very good, the seahorse. Let's get it further to Grimmen, and then we can, yep, colonize those islands with the building materials that we need for the mines, for the brass production. Speaking of the brass production, we don't have a lot of space, and I would still like to use my train then. So we have the train. Right, and we can continue with the train into this direction there. Or we go through the... Oh, wait a second. Yes, we do have here another station. And Discordia. No problem there. I really want to push investors though, so we need to hurry up with the brass. So I would like to use another electrical power plant than here once we have the oil. So we need to be careful there of what we want to destroy and what not. Yes, and she is gathering her fleet once again with the pirate, it seems. So there's quite a lot of ships coming in now, especially also the battle cruisers, where we need to be careful. So I'm going to send my fleet once again there into the center so we can intercept anything that would come in our direction. Now there's a quest lurking around here for quite some time already. Let's have a look at that. Steam shall never supersede sail in the imagination. I envision canopies of sail above shell-lined walkways, seascapes and mariners' paraphernalia. What? 7 tons of sails. Oh, we do have that. Alright, and we do get a silver shield for our museum with a good attractiveness level there. Thank you very much for that. For a bit of sails, we get a shield. Now also, one of the clippers is now on the way to Nivarias, and the other clipper is coming out. Perfect, just on time. We're going to fully load this one for Todmorden, or as it's called. This is not a proper name. Let's try something like Victor Island. Hello Victor there, thank you for your support and always your feedback. Very active commenter in the videos. Let's get Nantucket, which is a pretty cool name. Nantucket to Grimmen there real quick. And where is the next Tobias coming in? In 5 minutes. 5 minutes, export, import. The fish is not... Nope, it's not recovering as quickly as I would like it. Because next time we get another 500 fish being, yeah, pushed away here or being sold for 25 fur coats. It's not about the fur coats though. It's all about the volume of fish, so we get another good into the specialty slot here, and thus open up more export offices. Look at those ships. I love that. That never gets old. Those beautiful buildings with the ships. What a beauty. Let's get... I think now we will not be able to have everything with one clipper. Oh. I need to hurry up there. I think there's some fighting somewhere. It's just a pirate once again, but he is determined, I think, to take out my clipper, and we can't allow that. At the same time, from the north, Miss Hunt is also coming in. Yep. These ships are really important here in the channel, right? Because they intercept anything that comes this way. Oh, but the pirate ship is under attack anyway and has lost. Nah. Okay. That was close though. He really was dedicated to take it out. And from the north up there, there's also more ships again, so I need to be careful. I don't want to lose that clipper. Let's send some of them as a defense onto the clipper. And also the train station, or the train tracks that we have now from the oil harbor going through the industrial zone, rather tricky there, but the good thing is here we had 2 layered roads, right? So it's easier, and then it goes all the way over here into the industrial zone, because this is something that we definitely want to push pretty soon. I'm just going to have my train tracks here, and once I know the final layout, because the brass is still coming, we can finalize it. And why, by the way, is there the rum coming from this side? Very strange. There is more ships now in the region. All right, we do have some ship of the lines and battle cruisers over there from his hunt. We might try and take them out while we can. Also, that clipper is coming into the safe haven of Nivarias. And where is my... Ah, there is the construction material clipper. Very important. Ah, yes, look at that. In the fogs, once again. More ships are coming out. Alonso has a ship of the line. I'm really surprised at that. I actually am counting him as dead already at this point. So he's really no force anymore. It's all about Miss Hunt, the Admiral, and us. And that battle cruiser definitely is going down, even though it's trying to survive somehow. One down, the other one is taking heals, so he's going away, escaping there. Very good, that's fine, and nothing else that we need to do here, I guess. Nivarias, we have the building materials. Let's build them, and let's have a look at the brass smelter. Oh, wait a second, that clipper can go back home anyway. We don't have a repair crane here, I'm not building one. I'd rather just go back to Grimmen. And we should be able now to build 2 copper mines. The first one is here, and the other one is here. Right, both of them unfortunately do need some warehouses. We have some coal deposits there too. Good to know. 2 of them that we haven't used yet. And the other copper mine is here. Once again, we do need the warehouse for that. And of course, one thing comes into play here now is the workforce. So these copper mines, of course, do need, I think, 50 workers each. 25 workers only. Very good, very good. So we don't even need to build a commute pier. Right? The same thing goes for Victor Island. Ah, there's the pirate again. What is... Seriously? We need at least 1 ship of the line. I'm just going to have... Let's have 2 ship of the lines. And both of them are going to secure the inner channel. They're trying to sneak through all the defenses just to annoy my clippers. That's the first batch of building materials. I will need to upgrade at least once so we can unload the rest. Let's get my clipper back home. We need more building materials, and we still have 19 minutes. And in these 19 minutes, I do need to build up some smaller defense here as well. Otherwise, they're just going to take it back again. Now, another thing, I think we have unlocked, yes, 2 more goods in fact, rum and fish. And both of them we can now use. 2,500. Oh, soap is very close to get to level 3, and sausage is also not that far away anymore. So those 2 I'm definitely going to try to get up as high as possible. Right, with the rum and the fish I'm not entirely sure. But at least with that, those goods are a bit more worth it, so we can import more stuff with it. Have we unlocked anything else so far? I don't think so. Nope, nothing that we would need. Oh, dynamite. This is an interesting choice. Importing dynamite might make it possible for us to, completely ignore the nitro deposits that we have. That's this one here, and that's quite a big, route here, or processing, right, with the pigs once again. And we could completely avoid the dynamites. I think that's a good thing. Yep, I think we could use this for the advanced weapons that we need. So that's one thing. And with that, we should have the opportunity of building a few more export offices. 2 more. Very good. Let's have export offices. I would like to have, let's have 1 over here still, right? So we are going over there with 4, and then I would have to go up here, right? Like that, to make it a bit equal. Let's build them. 2 more export offices.
An attack.
Oh, for a second I thought my island was under siege once again. The admiral is building up some more ships again. And this barely survived. Let's have that clipper. I don't have a repair crane here. Nope. Let's build a repair crane here as well. If it weren't for their damn expenses, right? Oh, and the repair cranes cost influence. Once again, I always forget that. Because why would a repair crane need influence? Okay, I can't build one. We don't have it. We are really, really limited at this point by influence. I need to hurry up with my production chains. So in Nivarias we have now the timber and the bricks that we need. Next up is the steel beams, windows, reinforced concrete, and yep, weapons. Now let's get all of that over there to Victor Island once again. While we cannot build the guns yet, once we have the first investors we will be able to build way more guns again. And here in Grimmen I need to start with my brass production. Now that's going to make Grimmen pretty ugly once again, so we also need to find a way to raise attractiveness. There's no way, right? I can't just move all the industry to some other place, it's too expensive. I mean, at least for brass I think it would actually be possible, but it would make the whole logistics way more complicated than they need to be. And after all, we're not really focusing on a beauty town this time, even though of course I'm trying my best. But, let's just see. The brass smeltery, minus 10 attractiveness once again. Building 3, 4 of them. We could build, oh yeah, we could actually build up to 8 of them. That's minus 80 attractiveness once again. With a museum and a pseudo, and especially with the palace, we should be having no problem with attractiveness though. Plus I can get rid of the grain fields soon. We're importing more grain than we need actually from the other islands. So yes, let's have the brass here. It's just making it so much easier in general. And I'm going to need a few of them. And we also need... Now, you know what? Let's have the brass in Drinkwater. And only the spectacles in Grimmen. Because they need space themselves. The spectacles. And we can squeeze them in like that. I'm going to need a few of them. Let's leave a bit of room in between. We might actually be able to, yep, do it like that. And then we can have a warehouse here. So that's those spectacles. And then we do have the power station here. Yep, that's perfect. That reaches everything we need up to this point there. Not the coastline, but the coastline we don't need. We only have piers there. Let's connect it. And also let's connect it here so that we speed it up a bit more. And goes all the way to that side. So if we need more factories, we can build them over there. That's fine. That's totally fine. There we have then the tracks. Let's have the tracks a bit more optimal though. So they're coming over here and then right into the power station. So that we still have a bit more space in this area where we can squeeze in, yeah, most likely some spectacle factories. Perfect. And steam motors. Oh, we shouldn't forget about the steam motors. There we have the space for that once we get rid of the grain fields. Very good. That means though in Drinkwater we do need the brass. Now the brass I can have then in this ugly industrial district. Let's get rid of those roads there. Let's connect it so the warehouses still have the road connection. And then I can have the brass here. And as I said, up to 8 we probably will need. I do have my furnaces. Let's keep a bit of room there for the furnaces, right? So I don't want to totally cut the room off. We probably will need more anyway. And then I can have my brass smelters here. Let's have 6 of them. And 3 more, or 2 more here. And a warehouse. Do we have a fire station up there? I probably will need a fire station in this region too. Right, and another block of factories. Now of course that means all the copper, all the zinc needs to go to Drinkwater. We have 2 more clippers for that, that's fine, no influence. The building materials take a long time to get to the next spot, and now I should be able to. There we have the zinc, and how how much does the zinc cost me? It's as expensive as the copper. So let's get another clipper with the materials that we need for Discordia. So in Discordia we actually have most of the stuff. Some windows, some reinforced concrete. And I think, yep, that's totally fine. So we can build 1 copper, 1 zinc in Discordia. Yep, and for the workers, I have the work clothes now. So this is coming in, right, for the people of Discordia, so that we can upgrade them. At least a few of them. Just a bit annoying there. How they're attacking. Yeah, they're not really doing anything. Alright, and we should be able to upgrade them, and there it is. Let's upgrade, yep, this bunch there. And boom, we do have some workforce for the workers now, because that's what we need on this island, and that's it basically for Discordia. Building materials have arrived as well in this tiny port town. At the same time also here in Victor Island, where we have, oh, so good, 2 zinc deposits together. There's also coal, so that is something for the future. Essentially good to know. And then we have the zinc. That's a long preparation, right, for just 1 good, but brass is that important. And copper and zinc are together here, that is good too. So we save another warehouse. That's fine. And in Nivarias I have the 2. Very good. And the 2 zinc here. So we have now everything prepared for the brass. I just need to set up my trade routes. And then we have the brass, and with that, the heavy weapons, or the steam motors, and the glasses. And then 1 big step closer to the investors. Stay tuned.